So this is a long-term follow-up on the Velocity 5 razor blade that I've been using. A few months ago, I stopped using the Gillette. I had the Gillette Fusion 5 blade, and they were just getting really expensive. And a few other things happened throughout society, and I got a lecturing from somebody that the CEO of Gillette, saying all kinds of stuff that I didn't really dig. So, I decided to go out and see what else was out there. And I found this right here. It's TopCare Velocity 5 razor blades. And as you can see, they're $9.99 for the blade and one little cartridge here. And then if you want the refills, it's $8.99 for 4 of them versus the $14.99 for that and one blade, and then the refills are $18.99. So you say, well, the initial purchase is quite a bit of savings, which is understandable, but how are they in terms of usage, and do they really last and cut and everything else, and do they give you a good shave? Well, I'm gonna go and show you how that works. All right, so I'm up here and I have the handle that it comes with and the change blades. The one thing that I do like about this compared to the Gillette is that it has a bigger void, a bigger gap between the actual blades, and it lets the hair come out whenever you rinse it a lot easier than the other stuff does, and then it stays clean longer. One thing I do kind of wonder about it is it has this piece that folds down, and I thought maybe there would be a blade behind it so you could get a trim or whatever, but it just kind of locks the blade in place versus having it flex. I don't know if you can see how it flexes a lot that way versus it just kind of holding it there. I don't see much use in that, but I'm sure somebody else will. Comes in a 4-pack. That's a lot easier. Now this one here I've used. It does last longer than the Gillette, and it also cuts just as good, but I do a pretty good shave, pretty lengthy shave. And so I've used these, and I typically with the Gillettes I would get about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks worth of shaving. With this I get a lot more, about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of shaving as well. All right. A good way to test it out is on quite a bit of hair. Pretty good testing here. So. Yes, I just use soap and water. I don't get into all that fancy stuff. Been doing it for quite a while now, so I don't know. Everybody has their own way of doing certain things. I don't see any sense in using all the shaving creams or anything. I mean, after all, they're pretty much soap and water in a foamy context anyway. But as you can see, after me using this, I've had this for about a week now. I've been using it. Well, actually, I haven't been using it, obviously, but before that, I shaved that. Never liked it on there. Never liked body hair on there. So I don't care. Judge me if you want. But anyway, as you can see, it rinses off. I don't have to bang on it like I used to with my Gillette to get all the hair out of there. And it goes pretty well. Also, I'd like to thank my assistant here, my camera person, my daughter Rebecca, who reluctantly came up here and helped me out with this, but I'm sure we're going to be seeing her helping me out with quite a few other videos here in the future. So it's getting a little tricky to do this. What? As we can see, like I said, these are
I think it's a better all-around value because it's less expensive in the initial purchase. It lasts longer. Even if it lasted the same amount of time as the Gillettes did, I wouldn't fault it. But again, for me, it's all about value. And I think I found it. Because with the others, they're just overpriced. I don't understand why. I guess just because for so many years we paid, didn't have any much of a different choice, you know. I mean, they hooked me at when I turned 18, and I got that free thing in the mail. I'm sure a lot of you have. And I said, wow, okay, let me try this. It works. Not too bad. And then they came out with that was with the 2 blades, and then they came out with the 3 and the 4. I don't really have anything to compare to as far as does the 2 or the 5 blade work any better in reality? I don't know. I've just been using these 5 blades for so long. I think they do. You get them 1-2 pieces of hair that get hit by 5 blades, one after another. So their claim was that as you're dragging the razor across your face, it would pull up the hair and cut it, pull it up again, cut it. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't really care. All I know is this works. What do you think?
No mustache.
Oh no, I wasn't asking about that. That's coming off. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, you know, I don't need a person telling me that their slogan that being as good as it gets can change. And then asking a question, is this as good as we can get, or can we get better? I just think that people need to make stuff and let us decide. You know, of course, the things that he was talking about weren't nice things that were happening at that time. But again, I don't care. Again, it comes down to value, where I want to spend my money, how I want to spend it. And again, I mean, it's just a semi-generic TopCare Velocity 5. Comes like that. Again, this is a couple of weeks old now, I'd say. And as you can see, it's clean. I don't have to tap it out. Just wipe it off and go from there. I need a haircut, as you can tell. Can't go to a barber right now. Anyway, you guys say you use yours, I'll use mine. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be sure to try to help you out and answer. All right? Thanks a lot.